Welcome, dear viewers. Today we are talking about a small car, this Hyundai i20. It is competing against a Volkswagen Polo, for example, and so it too has grown a little in terms of its proportions. It is a good 3 centimeters wider and a good 2.5 centimeters flatter. This creates different proportions and they suit the car really well. There are new engines, there are new electronics in the interior, and I will now confront you with the whole package. The Koreans have also upgraded the interior of this i20. There is a virtual cockpit that measures 12.25 inches. On the right-hand side there is a large display, for example for the navigation system, also 12.25 inches in size, which is actually a novelty in this class. There are a few more switches underneath this monitor, so you can still operate some analog functions. I think that's good. The i20 weighs around 1,200 kilograms and I think it has what it takes to be the best in its class. So, the overall impression in terms of suspension is really good. The car is tightly tuned. I don't like cars that roll very much, maybe too comfortable. Here you have a good feel to the road. There is also hardly any load change reaction, so if you go fast into a corner and take your foot off the accelerator, the car is always under control. What I also like is this steering. It provides good feedback and you can always tell if you have grip on the front axle or not. Also, when accelerating, you don't have so much wheel spin and no tugging on the steering wheel. The i20 likes curves, as you can see, and everything is always under control. The small car is reminiscent of the larger compact class and its handling shows that the chassis, brakes and steering are well matched.
The i20 is now in its third generation on the market. We have already sold over 200,000 vehicles in Germany. That explains why this vehicle is so important for us. It complements our compact class, complements our SUVs. We have a total of 5 pillars on which the brand stands in terms of sales, and the i20 is definitely one of the most important models.
Hyundai has done everything right with the i20. Wireless charging, Android Auto, or even Apple CarPlay, it's all on board, as is an online-based connectivity function. There is also a start and stop facility, which saves fuel, and there is also a 48-volt electrical system, where you have a starter motor that is used as a generator and then you can recuperate electricity, for example, when braking or when coasting, and you can also use the electrical power when the battery is full when starting off or accelerating. The car has an i20 transmission, an intelligent manual transmission. It's able to, if you let off the gas on the motorway, the car will start to sail, and the electronics recognize that you're sailing. Then the engine is automatically switched off if the battery is still reasonably full. If it gets empty, then the petrol engine switches on again, or also when you accelerate. So that's one way of saving petrol. The speed control is nice. The system uses a camera to recognize a sign and can then reduce the speed automatically. By the way, 100 is reached after about 11 seconds. The low noise level of the 3-cylinder engine in the interior is also convincing. Optically, the i20 has become a sophisticated car. Its proportions are right and the light strip has been designed with great attention to detail. This includes the rear spoiler. The workplace is tidy and the steering wheel is adjustable in 4 planes. The seating allows for long and comfortable journeys. This also applies to the ample space in the rear. Even in small cars, boot space is very important. This i20 has gained a little, 351 liters, which is 26 liters more than its predecessor. The luggage compartment cover is really well done, perfect. But, Hyundai has always had good ideas. There are 84, 100 and 120 horsepower engines. Furthermore, there is a 48-volt electrical system, a mild hybrid system, so everything is at its best. For motorsport freaks, this i20N version is coming in spring. Following the successful motorsport program, a car with a sporty look and a power output of 204 horsepower has been created. The power is generated by a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder turbo. It takes 6.7 seconds to reach 100 km per hour and top speed is reached at 230 km per hour. But back to my test car, the i20. Yes, at the end I have to say, one thing is clear, with what it has and with what it can do, it's going to shake up its class. The basic car costs $13,600. Oh yes, there's also a 5-year warranty.